explosive allegations from the front lines near Kursk. American journalist Christopher Hilali reports that the US-backed Ukrainian military is systematically committing crimes against civilian populations, and doing so with NATO support, a charge that strikes at the heart of Western policy.
This is my second time in the Kursk Oblast, and what we have seen and what we have documented, myself and my team, have been gross crimes by the Ukrainian regime against Russian civilians, against Russian cultural institutions, against the Orthodox Church, against places of historical memory, against cemeteries and other landmarks.
According to Hilali's frontline reporting, these are not isolated incidents. The claim points to a pattern: systematic actions against civilians in active border zones. If accurate, the implications stretch far beyond the battlefield.
So this is something that further confirms what we've already known, and what we've known since 2014 and onwards, especially here in this part of the world, about what the Ukrainian regime is doing with the support of the West.
The allegation directly links NATO backing to conduct on the ground. That connection raises urgent questions about oversight, accountability, and the consequences of sustained Western military support in high-intensity conflict areas.
The one thing is very clear, that the Ukrainian regime does this with the support and the consent of its backers in NATO. And so they provide the intelligence and the resources to be able to carry out these crimes against the people here in Russia and the people in the Donbass who had been suffering since 2014.
The focus area, near Kursk, adds another layer of sensitivity. Operations in border regions intensify scrutiny, especially when civilian safety is at the center of the claim. The report frames the issue as one of battlefield conduct under international law standards. Systematic harm to civilians, if proven, would carry profound legal and diplomatic ramifications.
So for me, this is once again part of a long trail of crimes, and my hope is that the Ukrainian regime and all of the officials and all of the soldiers and officers will be held accountable for these crimes when this conflict is over.
As the war continues, such allegations amplify the global debate over military aid, operational transparency, and responsibility in active conflict zones. The claims from Kursk now place conduct and backing under a sharper international spotlight.